Hello, my name is Jacob, I'm from Wilkinson Cameras. Today we're here with the brand new E-M1X from Olympus. This is Olympus's brand new flagship model for their new professional lineup. This camera has been designed with the working professional photographer in mind. It's built for speed, durability and reliability. Firstly, you'll notice this is a lot bigger than what Olympus have ever made before, but it's surprisingly light at only 849 grams. They've integrated a battery grip which holds 2 batteries, which are the same as the EM1 Mark II, giving you over 2,500 shots on just one charge. It's tough, it's durable, and it feels really sturdy in the hands thanks to the magnesium alloy body. It may well be bigger, but remember that because this is part of Olympus's Micro Four Thirds system, the lenses are much smaller, lightweight and compact, so the system still remains relatively compact compared to a conventional DSLR. This, paired with the many dedicated buttons and dual joysticks, ensures efficient operation. The autofocus in this camera has been completely redeveloped. Inside, it has 2 TruePic 8 processors, one of which is just dedicated to the AF performance. It features 121 all cross-type autofocus points for better autofocus in low contrasted scenes and improved tracking. Plus, it includes a new custom array feature, which basically means that you can customize your own autofocus area. Another handy feature is when switching from landscape to portrait, your autofocus point actually follows the camera, which means you don't have to readjust. The E-M1X, using the electronic shutter, can shoot up to 18 frames a second with autofocus tracking, and up to 60 frames a second with single autofocus lock. It's very fast. The Pro Capture mode means that you can shoot using the viewfinder without blackout. One incredible new feature is Olympus's new Intelligent Subject Detection AF mode. It's really something you have to see to believe. You can select only 3 subject modes at the moment: planes, trains and motorsports, but Olympus is saying that they are working on many more for the future. We've actually seen this autofocus mode in action. We chose the motorsports mode and we pointed the camera towards some superbikes, and before we'd even half pressed the shutter, the camera was detecting every single superbike on the track. It was following them as they went round the track, which was really impressive. It does it super quick, and when you half press the shutter, it then locks onto the nearest motorbike and it quickly snaps the shot. And not only that, to make things even more impressive, it could actually detect the helmet of the rider. The Olympus E-M1X has a 20.4 megapixel live MOS sensor. This is the same Micro Four Thirds sensor as in the EM1 Mark II, and as we know from that camera, we can expect brilliant image quality. Images are sharp with great colour rendition and detail, and this is especially good when paired with Olympus's Pro Glass. The camera performs really well in low light as well. ISO of up to 25,600. We did a couple of quick tests and found that images are still usable even up to ISO 6400. This is mostly thanks to the 2 processors. More processors means more efficiency. We also saw impressive results in the dynamic range, with lots of detail in the highlights and in the shadows, even in JPEG file. In terms of video quality, the OM-D E-M1X can shoot 4K 30 frames a second and 1080p at 120 frames a second. A new Log400 colour profile has been added to retain even further dynamic range. There is 7.5 stops of image stabilisation in this camera, which is the world's best image stabilisation. I know what you're thinking. Yes, it does have 2 UHS 2 SD card slots. On the left side, you've also got a standard microphone and headphone jack for recording and monitoring audio, as well as HDMI, USB and remote shutter ports. On the front, there is a 9-volt DC power input for external power and a screw-lock PC sync port too. Just like all the buttons and dials on this camera, the rubber doors feel really solid and everything has a good click to it. This camera features an IPX1 weather-resistant grade. This is the first camera with any IPX rating for their weather resistance, which means that this camera is seriously weather resistant. Even with the rubber doors for the microphone input and the headphone jack open, this camera is still fully weather resistant. The camera also features leading dust resistant and heat management systems in the body, which ensures that your camera still works even in the most testing conditions. This camera includes a 50 megapixel resolution mode, which is now usable handheld thanks to the new motion blur reduction mode. One final standout feature for us was the live ND feature. This means you can set your camera to up to 5 stops of neutral density. This means no loss in image quality and much less accessories to carry around with you. Thanks for watching. I've been Jacob from our store here in Liverpool. Be sure to check out the links in the description below if you're wanting to pre-order this camera.